rumor has it Napoleon skated. Supposedly Joan of Arc was a skater, but the guy that told me that's kind of an idiot, so I don't know if I believe that. I know that former President Nixon was doing a spin or two. You know, not during Watergate, but when he was a younger man. And why not? Because I tell you, figure skating is life's greatest joy. Second greatest. Ties for third, actually.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hadley S. Robinson, Associate Professor of Sociology here at UCNLA. Almost all aspiring figure skaters will fail in their attempt to attain their Olympic dream. Yet each year, thousands of skaters struggle for success. And what we want to know is, why? Yuri Moskvin, the former Russian gold medalist, has generously agreed to let our cameras into his rink to witness firsthand the ways in which young girls are striving against all odds for Olympic glory.
Hey, Hadley! Welcome to Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating! Hey, glad you make it. For sure, this is going to be best season ever for Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating, located at intersection of Route 10 and 15. Oh, yeah. Hey, say big hello to camera girl.
Hi!
Hey, it's good.
On this rink, and rinks like it across the country, young women are training every day. They're dedicating their hearts, their souls, and their youth to the same dream of Olympic glory. But with only one gold medal awarded every 4 years, the odds against success are astounding. And yet these skaters aren't focused on the odds, they're focused on the upcoming county-wide competition. The top 3 competitors will then move on and advance to the regionals, where in addition to receiving this lovely golden horn, the winner of the regional competition will move one giant step closer to the Olympics.
This is the famous golden horn is awarded to champion of regional competition. One of my skaters won this just last year. That is true. We create the most talented skaters here at the Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating. We accept all levels, as well as Visa and MasterCard. So don't be shy. Come.
How can we tell who the winners of the county-wides might be? For guidance, we turn to Zamboni Phil, who spent 25 years observing girls just like these from his position on top of his ice cleaner.
See, in figure skating, there's no sure thing, you know. You got a skater in first position and a skater in second position. Well, if the skater in first position tumbles, the skater in second position moves right up. A wild thing of unpredictability in figure skating. But, see, Yuri's got a lot of good skaters out there, but if I were a betting man, which I'm not anymore, I'd have to narrow it down to 4 girls. Tiffany Bernstein, because she's a real looker. J.C. Kane, because she's got that je ne sais quoi thing.
Bite me.
Wendie Malick, because, I mean, who's going to deny her? She's a powerhouse, that girl. And, of course, Vida Tillman, because you got to choose Vida, right? Is that 4? Whatever.
Vida Tillman has been groomed for an Olympic future by a tough single mother. Once a promising skater herself, Mildred Tillman is now a successful businesswoman with her own chain of pie shops. She has raised her daughter to be a dedicated, if somewhat reserved, young skater.
Life is full of sacrifices. If you want something, then you've got to dedicate your entire life to it. Whenever Vida wants to go to a party, I tell her no. If she wants to eat crap, like pizza or birthday cake, I tell her no.
What if Vita doesn't win the regionals? Will she stop competing?
After all the work we've put into it? Absolutely not. I've dedicated much too much of my life to let Vita stop.
Now, the way I see it, the Swiss have skiing, the Austrians have luge, and of course the Germans have steroids. But America has ice skating.
I've had a sprained ankle, 2 broken ribs, a cracked vertebrae.
People like to throw stuff on the ice after we skate. We're twins, you know? People like twins.
Now, you can call me crazy, and a lot of people do, but I think Wendie Wadinsky's got a shot. And I'll tell you something, that girl's got some powerful thighs.
At 5'6" and 170 pounds, Wendie Wadinsky hardly fits the popular image of a figure skater, but this doesn't bother Wendie, a young woman with a tremendous drive.
My mom's been coaching me for 5 years.
Can you tell us why you skate?
For the attention.
And what do you think your chances are for the county-wide competition?
I don't want Wendie focusing on her odds. I want her focusing on her jumps. She's a good skater. She'll do just fine.
That's Tai Babilonia. She would have won the Paris gold medal in Innsbruck, but our partner Randy got hurt during the warm-up, and they had to withdraw. That is Katie Dinkins. She was the best jumper of her day, but Peggy Fleming had a really nice butt, so no one even noticed her. But this is my idol, Cyrie Bonnelet. She's from France. See, in Europe, well, they don't care so much if you don't look like Tara Lipinski.
Countywide, regionals, Olympics, it's all you hear about these days. Sometimes I worry about Courtney. All she thinks about is skating. And that Madonna woman.
Can you tell us why you skate?
What?
Why do you skate?
To express myself?
What exactly are you trying to express?
My originality.
But you're imitating Madonna.
I am a tribute to Madonna.
Okay.
A bruised liver, a chipped kneecap.
Oh, God.
This is from the Arcadia Mall. And this came from a Holy Mother of God church skate show.
What's your skating dream?
The Olympics!
It's the pressure that gets to me. Everyone wants to win so bad. Everyone wants to go to the regionals, but only 3 get to go. 3.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi, Vita.
Vita, hi. Could you stop and talk to us for a moment?
Excuse me, I'm late for practice.
Is she always so focused?
She's the ring champion and a complete bitch. Never talks, never hangs out.
Never eats.
But she's gonna win countywide, and there is nothing we can do about it. Except fight it out for the rest of the spots.
A broken nose, a stressed pelvis. I broke this little finger.
See, all these girls from a very young age, they've been struggling to get the moves down. Now, Tiffany Bernstein, she's got all the right moves there. She's got that down.
Raised in a household that stresses devotion, Tiffany Bernstein is passionate about everything she does. Everyone says you have a great coach. Has Mr. Hand's coaching changed your skating? Guys, an amen.
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 Well, she's got something none of these other girls got. She's got the best darn coach in the ring.
Nice, Tiffany. Very graceful. All right, good speed. And up. Good landing. That's what I like to see. You know, outside of Yuri, I'm probably the most decorated skater associated with this rink. That's what makes me such a successful coach. I know what it takes to win. And my record's perfect. I've had a student go to the regionals every year since I started to coach. That is 10 girls in 10 years. And 2 of those girls have even won the regionals. So you can forget about Vita Tillman. This year's county-wides belong to Tiffany Bernstein.
Hi, Mr. Hand.
Jesus, that is ridiculous.
You mean Becky?
No, the fat girl.
Oh, and I was in a coma for 3 weeks. That sucked.
What do you enjoy most about skating?
It's fun. It's a challenge, and all the kids are doing it.
It's happy, it's pretty, and it's proud.
May I ask how old you are?
16.
You're 16?
I'm 16.
Get it up. Yes.
Smile!
Smile, girls, smile!
You do have a point, though. Smile is very important to the figure skater. That's the way that she communicates her love of the sport to the judges.
Hi, do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Cost you a beer.
All right. Do you have ID?
Look who's here! It's Tuna Girl!
Not girl.
She gave us the finger!
Lastly, I think J.C. Kane's got a shot. No matter what folks say about it. That's me. I mean, obviously, it's me. I'm talking.
Jane Candy Kane is an extremely free spirit.
I'm gonna waste all those other girls. I need this competition.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, everyone wants to go on in the Olympics, so you need the
Hold up.
competition.
That gold medal shit's not for me.
You don't want to go to the Olympics?
I'd love to go to the Olympics, but I'm not really the type. No, I mean, when I get a title or two and my resume's sharp, I'm out of here.
And where are you going to go?
South Florida, land of 101 professional skating shows. Pays killer, and the hours are great. Figure I'll get myself a nice little beach house. Do a little sunbathing during the day, maybe some cheap-ins at night.
Uh-huh.
Now, J.C. first got here 6 years ago. I mean, she didn't have any money for lessons or anything. She mostly just hung around, watched, and pretty much taught herself. But I tell you this, she is the best self-taught skater I've ever seen.
How can she afford the high cost of skating?
I made a little arrangement with Yuri. She helps me clean the ice, and he gives her some free ice time, you know. And then Tempest Tuna, they sponsor her with enough money for dresses and skates and stuff like that.
Oh, so that's why she has all the little fish on her dresses.
Yeah, yeah. That's a Tempest Mid-Pacific tuna. That's all them bastards required of her.
Well, why would they choose to sponsor JC as opposed to someone else in the rink?
You don't know?
No.
Her daddy used to work on the assembly line over at Tempest Tuna. One day he slipped and fell in the canning machine. I missed that son of a bitch. You ever seen a man in a can?
What if we went to the Olympics and skated in pairs and people thought we were lesbians? But we're twins. Then they would think we were lesbian twins who skated in pairs. Ew!
What do you think your chances are at county-wides?
I think I'm actually the forerunner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but no one else knows that.
Nuts? Yeah, I guess the girls could seem a little bit nuts. I like to think of them more as wildly optimistic, you know? Like the Jews. It's the optimism keeps them out of the nut house. I'll tell you who belongs in the nut house. The judges. It's spooky. Kinda cute.
You see, since skating is the planet's only hope of decency, I figured becoming a judge was the least I could do. Why else would we judges work free of charge?
Well, everyone needs a hobby.
Picking your nose is a hobby. Being a skate judge is an honor. Skating is a sanctuary.
Yeah, but
You know, I have a big choice after I win gold medal. You know, go back to Soviet Union, be most famous for 1 year and then nothing for the rest of life. Or somehow lose escort on the way to airport and get asylum from Japan, but Japan don't want me. They fear Russian retaliation for stealing top athlete. Oh, God bless America. They don't care who they take.
I don't want to be telling tales out of school, you know, but Yuri is not much of a businessman. He's a great skater, you know, in his day. He's one of the best, but borrowing money from the Russian mob, there's no way that's not going to come back to bite you in the ass. I mean, them boys want their money back. They don't take nyet for an answer.
Damn it, Bradley. I am not asking for miracles, just a decent spiral. And if you can't manage that, then maybe I'll have to find someone else to keep Vita's legs in the air.
Hold me, Vita! Hold me! I'm the one! Take me!
What?
Remember, don't look in the camera. Don't look in the camera. Eyes up here. Okay. Would you guys tell us who your favorite skaters are and why?
Vita.
Yeah, Vita.
Why?
Because she's hot.
Get off me!
Hot coffee coming through. Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing makes my heart race like watching Courtney skate. But let's face it, only the top 3 girls get to go to regionals. And that means Vita Tillman, Tiffany Bernstein, and maybe Courtney.
Or my Jody.
3 days to county-wise and your leg is still bent?
Unfortunately, some of us have completely lost perspective.
Spiteful little bitches, each and every one of them. Oh, sure, they start out warm and friendly until they find out that you've got money. And then they realize that your kid's got more talent taking a crap than their kid has after 10 years of skating lessons. And, well, then it gets really nasty. Well, at least we don't have to put up with this much longer, you know. If Vita wins regionals, we're gonna kiss this dump goodbye.
Jumps, you got your 5 basic jumps. There's a Salchow, named after Ulrich Salchow. There's the Lutz, named after Alois Lutz. The Axel, named after the great Axel Pulse. The Loop, that's not named after anybody. Neither is a Flip. It's a flip, for Christ's sake.
Skating is like fresh churned butter. It's sweet and wholesome. I mean, you totally want to submerge yourself in it.
And Tempest is only sponsoring me, so I won't sue him on account of my father's remains. You heard it took them like 2 weeks to clean out that canning machine, and they still never found his... I don't know, somebody's having a really interesting sandwich.
You know, back when I was competing, the coaching was much more stringent, much more controlled. There was, I mean, what would be PC, I guess, today to call abuse, was more like a coaching tool back then.
So why do you work with Mr. Hand?
Everyone knows that Mr. Hand is the best coach in the rink. He's too strict, though. He needs to relax.
Uh-huh. Do you think you need more discipline?
Case in point, you'd never see a coach standing around without a cigarette in his hands. And that cigarette was an effective tool to discipline the skater.
Because of the smoke?
No, because anytime you did something bad, zzz, they get you. You just a real quick little tap right on the shoulder usually, and zzz, and you knew.
Look at me. You don't go to county-wides and you don't move on to regionals. And if you don't move on to regionals, you can kiss your skating career goodbye.
Look, Jimmy, I'm 5 minutes late. Big deal. I'm here, aren't I? I'm gonna win the stupid county-wides and regionals. Now relax.
How can I relax? I can't go out there and skate your routine for you. It's that hood you're hanging out with, isn't it?
Jackson's so not a hood. He's getting his GED next month.
I don't care if he's getting VD next month. He is distracting you from skating.
That's not true. Jackson backs me up 100%. He says I'm just like Nancy Kerrigan. Hey, why else would he hang out in a refrigerated shithole like this?
He's here?
See, 150%.
Oh.
Let's go, lads, now.
Well, in skating terms, it's called edge and line. Vita, She skates a deep edge. She's got a nice line. Wears a passion. Got a nice ass, though.
To everyone, I say good luck tomorrow. And thank you for making this the most successful season so far for the Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating. You sick Siberian lapdogs, come on, get out. Hey, get out before I make throw-ups from your backs. Come on. What can I say? You know, everyone loves figure skating, but come. Hey, Hadley, let me introduce you friend. Fellas, this is Hadley, like Cher, like Fabio. Hadley, big-time film director, Hollywood.
Can you introduce me to Terry Hatcher? Who?
Sure, Hadley knows everybody. And once movie come out, everybody know this rink. That would be turning them away. I'm telling you, sharp guys, this going to be gold mine investment. Hey.
Yeah, we can have fun together, sure. But that's calm before the storm, you know. Only 3 of these girls are going to survive the countywide competition, make it into the regional competition. And these girls are competitors. What are they going to compete for when they're done here? You know, boyfriends, or dead-end job at a fast food franchise? I mean, yes, they get to wear pants, and that's good. But that is small compensation for no longer being in the competition.
Yeah, okay, but it's still a highly competitive sport.
No, that's a huge misconception. I wish I knew where that started. The truth is that skating's not about high marks or individual glory. It's a team sport.
And then why are there 5 judges then?
To keep each other company. We're very social people.
Yeah, these really some big excitement, eh, Hadley?
Yeah, it certainly is. Now, when does the rest of the crowd arrive?
Greedy man. But this is a really kick-ass crowd. Sure, it's not like international competition you see on TV, but it's better. It's real life. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the countywide competition, sponsored by the Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating. First up, Jody James.
I told her that boy toy phase was no good. She should have gone with the new age, witchy Madonna. More hip, more current.
Please welcome Mary Brown. Please welcome
admiring
Becky Brooks.
skaters in this competition is most savvy investment.
Please welcome Wendie Malick. Julie Johnson.
Hey, JC. Hey, good. Oh, you know what? You got a little on your teeth.
Oh,
Yeah. So, do you think you'll qualify?
well, I should, but you never know with those fishy judges.
That's pretty cynical.
Let's just say it's tough being Courtney Love when the judges are looking for Celine Dion. But I got 4 doubles, which is more than any of those losers have. Except Beta. She's a goddamn machine.
Hey, JC, let's cut the Tanya Harton bit. Shake a leg.
All right already, stop busting my balls. Phil's cool. Just wish he'd take his foot out of my ass.
Ow, I'm okay.
J.C. Kane.
Well, I've been here 25 years, and I learned you can't have any favorites, but every once in a while, one sneaks through.
Ready to go? Okay. Good luck.
Please welcome Tiffany Bernstein.
Let's go, baby.
Fuck you.
have I done wrong? Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, our own Vida Tillman.
Vida, 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 Vida.
Smile!
Vida!
You're really feeling the music too, especially in that middle section.
Oh my God, I love this section. I was feeling Ethel Merman, even though she wasn't singing. I was like,
We've never seen so much. Hardly even stand was the worst part of all of it.
Regardless of what that stupid piece of paper says, you have had a very positive year. I want you to remember that.
There'll be 2 girls with little butts and 1 with an eating disorder. As usual.
No! I'm 3! I'm number 3!
it's okay, Jody. Let's go to the stupid regionals anyway. Regionals? I was going to the Olympics. Life is just a mystery. Do you hear me? It's just a mystery.
I hate you, Vida.
I was going to the Olympics.
I hate you.
Honey, we're going to regionals.
Of course we are. Courtney is a good skater, but maybe she wasn't meant to be a champion. She's hurting now, but it's okay. Her life will have many disappointments and lots of pain. Just wait till she's a mother.
Hey, JC, don't you want to know the results?
Whatever.
You made it. You're number 2. You going to regionals, girl.
Good job, girls.
Hey, how'd you do?
No, next year we get you really good
Excuse
skater.
me, Mr. Hand, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling us what you're going to do now that you don't have a competitor for the regionals.
Going to Disney World, asshole.
No, Jim.
Thank you.
Get out.
Thanks.
Go on. The stupid questions. Go on.
I hate Jessica.
That ain't the sound of a champion there, Julie.
It should have been me.
Get him tomorrow, Mary. Molly, Mary. They're good girls. They're good girls. Girls want the easy gold. She's going to synchronized swimming.
The truth is, it's all part of a judge's job to spread skating's virtue and refinement to the hedonistic masses.
That's quite a lofty goal.
Oh, it's no goal. It's a reality. Skating will save us from ourselves.
How do you ladies feel now that you're going to the regionals?
Great. My mom and I, we've been practicing together every day.
Fucking A for my resume.
Can we get on with this? I'm late for practice.
Yeah, this is not going to take much longer. Vida, you're the rink champion. What do you think your chances are for the regionals?
Have you seen anyone better than me?
Jeez, talk about blowing your own horn.
It's better than what you blow. Apparently you'll swallow anything.
At least Tubby keeps her food down, Princess Vomitisa.
If I happen to retch, it's from the overwhelming stench of trailer trash.
Okay, all right, come on, up here with me, all right. What do you think about the competition from the other counties? You know, there's a rumor that Sada Hakawa from Encino is a true prodigy.
I wouldn't know anything about her. Now, do you have any intelligent questions? I thought so.
Hey, has anyone else noticed that Mr. Hand's eyes are actually forest green and not hazel?
No, please.
I didn't know that. Well, you were great.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Good luck.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
All righty. Bye-bye now. Bye.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I'll tell you this, figure skating's not from the head, it's from the heart. You skate from here. You skate from here, you get all jammed up. You can't jump, you can't lift. You forget the head, you forget everything except the ice. The ice is your collaborator, the ice is your partner, the ice is the source of your power. There is nothing in figure skating but the ice. The ice is everything, just the ice. Let's talk about the wall.
Sure, I enjoy breathing, but then you don't. What? No, we'll talk later. До свидания. Не пропадайте. Yeah, bye. What, Hadley, you dog? You're trying to sneak up on me. What is this, the Kremlin? Don't sneak up on me, okay?
Certainly, Yuri. I didn't mean to.
So, you having fabulous time? You know, the Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating is very elite program. We have 7 coaches, all top people, a beautiful facility, plus the benefit of my gold medal knowledge.
Yeah, you have a very nice place here, Yuri. But what I'm wondering is if you could help us understand how a girl starts in a place like this, but ends up a champion.
You make sound impossible that Yuri Moskvin School of Figure Skating can produce champions.
No, not at all.
But
I
this is
simply
really
meant
great
that.
place, you know? I mean, the skaters I train with in Russia, they don't own school. They work in factories or clean toilets in some rundown rink in Minsk.
I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't mean that.
Tough luck for them, eh?
That's Patsy. Bitch, we have company. What?
Hi, we're trying to discover the origins of the Olympic athlete and what drives such a person to greatness. Are you a friend of JC?
Hardly. I'm her sister and her cousin.
Oh.
We're a real close family.
Apparently.
Just messing with you. You believe me though, did you?
Yeah,
you
I knew
did.
that. I knew it.
Yeah. What's with the cameraman?
It's a documentary
On what?
on figure skating, the origins of greatness.
She's still figure skating. She's not figure skating. She's just screwing some guy down at the rink.
I beg your pardon?
She doesn't figure skate anymore, does she?
Yeah, you should check her out. She's actually pretty good.
I don't know.
You ever strap any skates on?
I strap some things on. School's not for me, and I hated flipping burgers, but I'm a damn good skater. And if I can win at regionals, I know I can make it happen with those ice shows. They're really classy. The women get all decked out in these giant headdresses with pineapples and those itsy-bitsy little bikinis. You know, that European style that shows their ass. I got a great ass. People like to watch TV and see the good girls. You know, like that Nancy Kerrigan and Michelle Kwan. You know, and you can't have good girls without bad girls, so they laid into Tanya. We're the bad girls. Bad to the bone. Chariot. You guys like to party or what?
Back when I was skating, wasn't nearly so bad. Of course, everybody wanted to be cute like Dorothy Hamill.
Oh, did you get the haircut?
Oh, we all got the haircut. I made it all the way to Midwestern sectionals, and I just couldn't hack it anymore. But Wendie's different. I guess her hide's as thick as her thighs, because she doesn't let the punishment bother her.
What punishment?
Fat girl punishment. Your scores are lower. The fans ignore you. The judges tell you to get your large intestine stapled shut.
Do skating officials know about that?
Who do you think started it? Besides, it's not anything you don't run into every day outside the rink. Only outside the rink, we don't get to formally score each other.
Music composition, skates, dresses. Those sequin dresses, they cost a fortune. It's not like you can get away with just one. But I gotta tell you, anytime I see my little snowball out there skating, it's like an investment in my baby's dream. I really want my kids to have dreams.
How long have you been coaching Wendie?
Ever since her first pair of skates.
Oh.
But that's gonna stop. Last night we had a mother-daughter chat and we decided it's time for a professional coach.
Oh, have you found someone?
Oh, yes. Wendie's pretty adamant about approaching Mr. Hand.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this once, and then we'll move on.
Okay, anything
right.
you want, Mr. Hand.
Good attitude. Is there any possibility that you could drop 50 pounds by next week?
I'm pretty sure that's impossible, Mr. Hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Doesn't hurt to ask, right?
All right, between us, I just think that fat girls have no place in figure skating. I mean, you know, field hockey, sure, but not figure skating. I mean, it's called figure skating for a reason, right? And you know the thing that I'm worried about is what my association with a hefty girl's gonna do for my reputation. I mean, the last thing that I want is a skating community coming down on me for promoting a fatty in the sport. But, you know, a track record is a track record, and, you know, if I coach Wanda for regionals...
Wendie.
What'd I say?
You said Wanda.
Whatever. The point is, if I coach the Orca for regionals, I'm still batting 1,000. And you know what? By next year, they're all gonna forget about her. Right?
That's nothing compared to that stupid decal they make. Have you seen that thing? I mean, it'd be fine if it was like a, I don't know, stingray or piranha or something, but I don't know, being known as the tuna girl really sucks. Thankfully, the only thing those Florida shows make you wear are body glitter and skates. Bags, girls, coming through.
All right. Okay, what's the proper arm position for that layback?
Okay, you want to go up and over the ears.
Okay.
And you lay back. Oh, wait,
Oh,
no, not that far back, okay? Great, that's the position you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hand. I'll never forget that.
Good. Okay. Now, there's a little something about me you need to know. It's called the penalty box. Okay. 3-foot area around me, which you're not allowed into unless you do well. If I go like this, not right now, then you're in. Okay. Let's see that layback. Okay.
Oh, I can't believe Mr. Hand is actually my coach.
All I've ever done is skate. It's what I do best. Well, that and cooking. They're both solitary endeavors. But when I win the Olympics, there'll be a lot of press, so I have to get used to dealing with people. That's the only reason I'm talking to you at all.
Do you have a backup plan if the skating thing doesn't work out?
She'd hate it if I told you this, but like I said, I'm a damn good cook.
Flaky, not cakey. Sorry. You know, when I was growing up, nobody helped me skate. No, my parents just wanted me to get married, and so I put aside my dreams and got married. When that son of a bitch left us, I vowed that I would work my fingers to the bone so that at least Vita could have the Olympic dream. And now you see, I've done it. I have an entire chain of pie shops, and Vita is on her way to the gold.
Yeah, I understand you take Vita's skating very seriously, but how important is it that she wins?
What, are you kidding? What the hell is the point of competing if you're not going to win?
Vita has had 7 coaches in 7 years. Now, don't get me wrong. She's okay. Really, she just wants a little love. But it's that mother of hers. Every bit the Taurus. You know, luckily I have this totally unhealthy mix of fear and awe for her. She's so powerful, so formidable, so grand. Jump! I said jump. We only have 10 days to regionals, and you still don't have a triple. What, are you trying to kill me?
I give up.
No, 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 no. Don't give up. Don't give up. You just got to remember to kick your knee through.
I have been working on this jump for the past 3 months. I've fallen close to 50 times in this practice alone. Face it, it's not gonna happen.
No. Okay, fine.
I'm done for today.
Stop right there, young lady. There are only 10 days till regionals, and you still don't have a triple. They say Sata Hikawa from Encino has 2 triples.
I can't do it. I'm tired of skating every day. I have no friends, no fun, no life.
Do you want to see your mother dead? Are you trying to kill me? After all I have done for you, the thousands of dollars I have spent on coaches and dresses and private tutors so that you could skate all day and not have to waste your time at some stupid school.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Oh, that's my girl. And when we win that Olympic gold, you'll have me to thank.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Put that thing away.
Tommy lover! Shit! God damn!
Excuse me.
Sorry. You can try to hide it, but you cannot deny it. Cause you and I supplied it with... Oh, you know you want it right now's the time, you and I.
Sick. Do you understand that? You make me physically ill. And if you ever sing to me or talk to me or make any sort of bodily noise in my direction, I will slice your picture off with a skate blade. Got it? I can't believe you just stood there.
Vina, come on!
No, wait.
I didn't fuck up your car! Vina!
I knew I was gonna ask you about my car!
Come here, you little swing rat! Stop, you little bastard!
Do you know any other skaters?
Gretzky. Yeah, he's awesome, man.
I meant figure skaters. You must have some favorites. I mean, you're obviously big fans.
Figure skiing's for fairies. Are you calling us a couple of fairies?
But you're here every day.
Yeah, we come to see Vita because she's my girlfriend. My girlfriend? But since you're so into questions, I got one. What I want to know is why Zambonis have headlights. I mean, are they going out at night? On the freeway? They got the lights on in here, right? Am I right? The ice is white. They don't move fast enough to hit nobody. It's a good question, huh?
My biggest influence would have to be Nancy Kerrigan. I heard she eats 1,100 calories a day. That's what I eat.
You know, you're so careful about your weight, I'm reluctant to ask you which of your mom's pies is your favorite.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried any of them.
Never?
Life is full of sacrifices. If you want something, you have to dedicate your entire life to it. If I'm going to win regionals, I can't afford to get fat. The judges want grace and beauty, not fat.
Oh, so I suppose that's why you chose skating over cooking.
Maybe. I've applied to the Culinary Institute, you know, just in case.
Oh.
This is pecan pie for the men. Compliments of Mrs. Tillman herself.
I enjoy being near food.
My God! God, this is delicious. No wonder your mother is such a success. I mean, this is good pie, fellas. Well, tell me about this cooking institute, this culinary institute.
Oh, what am I doing?
Come on!
Ooh, excuse me. I mean, I like Wendie. I really do. It's just, you know, first it was my car, and now they're mocking me in the industry newsletter. They're calling me the SEAL trainer. Ow.
Now that Mr. Han is coaching me, my skating has gotten so much better. Well, Jimmy says that Mr. Hand says that I've got a really good shot at regionals. We make such a great team.
You know, there's something really touching about a mother-daughter team. Maybe you should consider asking your mom to coach you again.
Why? What have you heard? Mr. Hand isn't leaving me, is he?
Police coming through. Funny, you Jane Candy Cane?
Hey, you can't take it.
You got the right to remain silent. Calm down, Tuna Girl. Let's go.
Okay, I'm being molested by pork sausage.
No, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of your games. You're
gonna tell-
Just
give us the name of your
You are going to just give us a name, just a name, and you can walk away from all this.
I don't know anything, and I don't snitch on friends.
Please, Tracy, tell him name and end this. I can't have this stain on the ring.
Yuri, just calm down. This ain't the KGB here. This is the U.S. of A. We got some rights here. Now, she's entitled to an attorney.
What? Lawyer? No, absolutely no trial. Drugs, young girls, famous celebrity. Larry King will crucify me. What? Hadley, what are you doing here?
So you don't have a cigarette?
Well, I'm gonna give it to you straight. You can tell them who supplied you with the weed, and you can walk out of here clean. Or they're gonna charge you with possession of a narcotic and intent to sell.
I'm not a rat, Phil. I don't have a choice.
So what you gonna do?
Fine, I'll just go to Florida. Just a little sooner than later.
Now you listen to me. If you are convicted of a felony, you will never be eligible to skate again competitively. Never. No regionals, no nationals. Nothing. You hear me, JC?
But I have many big-time investors just dying to get on board. So, no, he'll get his money. No problem. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, of course I would not lie to comrade.
Something wrong, Yuri?
Money is still so tight-faced.
I'm not sure what that's all about, but this is the skater to beat, Sada Hakawa. So, Ricky, how do you reconcile your feelings with the cutthroat nature of skating?
All this time I've been explaining figure skating's dazzling majesty and you confuse us with ice hockey? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Professor Robinson, but unlike corrupt sports, skating nurtures the soul. It certainly gives me an unrelenting sense of joy.
Mrs. Tillman, have you seen a strange-looking Russian man at the rink today?
Only you, Yuri.
You know, you should seriously consider investing
Get
in
away
rock.
from me.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mr. Hand? He was supposed to be here 4 hours ago. He didn't even show up at all yesterday. Ugh. Wow.
Damn, girl, you so tight. Damn, girl. Hey, can you believe this shit? It's like one of those women in prison movies. Any minute now, Tina, big Tina, the horny warden, is gonna try and goose me in the shower stall.
Have you decided what you're gonna do?
Hell yeah. I'll say, take your hands off, bitch.
No, I mean about getting out of here.
Well, let's see. I can snitch and ruin my reputation and lose every friend I've ever had. Or I can spend the rest of my life in prison and destroy any chance of competing in the one thing that I do well, really well. And thanks to Tina at this point, I'm screwed either way.
Where'd you get those cigarettes?
Who? Phil. You snuck them in this Bible. Have you ever read this thing? Some wild shit goes on in here.
JC's got a lot of common sense. She knows the realities of her situation.
Are you saying that you don't think she's capable of winning the regionals?
I'm saying this is not a sport that embraces diversity. The bar is set a lot higher for her.
Yeah, well then why does she practice all day and then go out and party all night?
You know what? If you'd been through everything that girl's been through, she could be a champ if she just pushed a little harder, but we'll make our own choices in life.
Oh my God, Yuri, what happened?
Yes! What? You sure you're not KGB? Hey, come to spy on famous gold medalist. Eh? Maybe not, eh? Yeah. I bet hard copy would pay big bucks for this story.
What's going on here? Who did that to you?
What? Did what?
Did you know that every judge is a virgin?
Excuse me?
That's right. Every hymen intact, every chubby uninitiated, because purity attracts purity. We're a sport of the innocent. We're all innocent. Clean as a whistle. It's like a high colonic. It just shoots right through you.
Look at that. It's beautiful. That is what figure skating is all about. It's excellent form, smooth flying, supple movement. Man, I would like to bang her.
Shit, I forgot about you. Look, gentlemen, Vita's at a doctor's appointment, so you're gonna have to come back.
Oh, that's okay, Mrs. Tillman. We'd love to ask you some more questions.
Upstairs until we were gone.
I've got other houses to go to.
She got in.
Excuse me. It's personal.
You're right, excuse us. Look, Vita got into the Culinary Institute. Congratulations.
No, she wasn't accepted. She was rejected. This is a rejection letter.
No, Mrs. Tillman, that's an acceptance letter. That is going to give Vita the opportunity she's been dreaming about.
No, it won't. If you want something, then you have to dedicate your entire life to it. And my daughter is not going to cooking school.
You see the crap they serve here. I mean, the schlop makes Chuck Wagon look good. And don't even get me started on the sanitary napkins. I mean, God forbid anybody should have a tampon in this place.
You know what, I don't want to interrupt, but you've only got 2 days left before you're going to be disqualified from the regionals.
Oh, shit. Wish my dad was here. He was always so clear on shit like this. Do your homework, or you flunk out of school. Drink my last beer, you buy me a new six-pack. Who cares anyway, man? I mean, people like me don't go to the Olympics, right? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Well, then who said it?
I promise you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, man, I am showering with my clothes on and eating dog food. Don't fuck with me.
She sits in that jail cell much longer. She'll be disqualified.
For God's sake! Jimmy, whose friend?
Who's my friend? I'll tell you who she is. It's a friggin' piggy doll. Some sick individual broke into my house and put her in my friggin' bed, Yuri.
No kidding.
That's it. I can't take this anymore. I'm quitting the fatty.
Hey, Mr. Hand. I missed you yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that.
Yeah, look, Wendy, you're a really nice girl and all, but I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Hand, this really has to wait. Just wait till you see my new jump, please.
We need to talk. What new jump?
Just hold on. Let me just show you.
Nobody listens to me. A triple?
Fatty's got a triple?
Jimmy. Jimmy.
What?
Let me have doll.
Here you go. Knock yourself out.
Yeah! Nice job!
Vida, no triple yet. How important is a triple?
It's essential. It's what everybody wants to see. It's like having Cherries Jubilee without the cherries. It just isn't the same. People are really disappointed when they don't get the cherries.
Okay, go get them. JC, you're out.
Hey.
It's good to see you.
Ah, these Nick fits are killing me.
You quit smoking?
Smoking, drinking, partying, anything that was any fun, I quit. I got a job to do now, and it starts with me winning regionals.
That's great, but what changed your mind?
Voice, man.
Excuse me?
That voice I heard in prison. It said that some chums are useless, but that I belong in competitive figure skating, that I am entitled to the dream. And then the medals and the fan clubs and the leather mini skirts.
God said you were entitled to a leather miniskirt.
Yes, God said I was entitled to a leather mini skirt.
Don't leave Can on rail!
That's a pretty odd story JC's telling, isn't it?
Odd? Let me tell you what is odd. One person can turn into police own sister. Eh?
Odd. It's harsh. Brutal. Brutal.
Housing scandals, drug lords, post-operative transsexuals. Have you ever heard of any of those things in skating? Of course not. We leave the pipe bombs and the sheep cloning to the desperate and confused. Only the purest individuals hear figure skating's genetic call.
Help us, Ricky. Help us defeat the vulgar and unskilled. You can do it, Ricky. Rid them from our midst, Ricky. You can do it.
Yeah, I really appreciate the prize in competition.
Oh no, it's lucky for us, an opportunity for more questions.
How are you sure this hard work?
One more question.
Practice session will begin at 3 o'clock at the Iceland Skating Rink. The Iceland Skating Rink is located directly behind this building. The locker rooms are located in the back of the rink. Do not, I repeat, do not be late. As the music will only be played once.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, I'm Janet Bellamy, winner of the 1981 Golden Horn Award, 3-time second-place winner of the Ladies National Novice Championships. Today I'm here with Vida Tillman, her coach Bradley Bryce, and Vida's mother.
Mildred Tillman.
As a former champion myself, I'm well aware of the pressures one faces in competitions such as these. So tell us, Vida, how does it feel to enter this competition as a favorite?
A favorite? You mean the favorite?
Actually, I meant exactly what I said, a favorite.
I'm extremely confident about winning tonight. I've spent every minute of the last 7 years preparing for the Olympics, so this competition is really just a stepping stone for me.
My, 7 years, that's a lot of time, and that's great to hear, Vida. But don't get too cocky. Competitions like this can cause even the most talented young woman to choke like an asthmatic in a pollen storm.
Apparently you haven't been reading our local papers, Ms. Bellamy. They clearly state that Vida is tonight's favorite.
Of course, I've read the local papers. Read them ever since I was the Golden Horn champion. But back then, writers couldn't be bought like cheap whores the way they can today.
How dare you? Vida, come here.
And zhuzh. Okay. Feeling good. Yeah. Feeling real good. Plenty good.
Hi! We are Mr. Henner at Regionals. This is
so exciting.
Yeah, it'll be a lot more exciting when you're clutching that golden horn.
Boy, you seem pretty sure of yourself.
Yeah, well, why not? I mean, you're only as good as your coach, right? And I have given Wendie the gift of the magic 3. Discipline, respect for me, and a triple.
Does that mean you're not concerned at all about the judges possibly discriminating against Wendie because of her weight?
Didn't you hear me? She's got a triple. All right, I want you to go out there and throw a couple of triples in front of the judges' table, all right?
Anything you say, Mr. Hand.
Kissing up to the judges is almost as important as being able to lace up your skates, okay?
By the end of the evening, 3 of us will have been offered new cars. We'll all have gotten those, bean things. And at least 2 of us will have been sexually propositioned by a skater. Or her mother.
Or both.
Yeah, and one of us will have accepted.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. I think she got the point. If not, I'll just have to ram that golden horn up her butt.
This is competitive, like we said.
She's too perfect. She doesn't even have hips.
I hope you didn't eat before this. They say she's the next Sonia Henney.
You mean you've never seen Sada Hikawa skate?
No, yeah.
It's like she came out of nowhere.
Oh, hey, Vita, how are you feeling?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you will be. We're behind you 100% here. I'm just wondering that, what happens, in the unlikely event that you do not win tonight's competition? I mean, will you continue skating, or will you just abandon everything you've been working for? The professional skating tours, the product endorsements, the lifelong dream of becoming an Olympic gold medalist.
I don't know what I'll do. I spent the last 7 years doing nothing but skating. The only other thing I care about in this whole entire world is cooking, and I didn't get accepted into the Culinary Institute.
Whoa, is that what your mother told you?
Yes. She said they sent a horrible letter saying I showed no promise as a chef, that I wasn't even worthy of the friolator at Carl's Jr.
No, that is simply not true. I saw that letter. That was an acceptance letter. You have been accepted into the Culinary Institute.
How could you tease me like that? That's a horrible thing to do. My mother gave you creeps free pie.
Okay, yeah, she did, and it was good. But the fact of the matter is that your mother lied to you.
My mother wouldn't lie to me.
I have it on tape, Vita. I can show you the letter. You're in.
How could you lie to me? The Culinary Institute accepted me and you lied about it.
All right, just spare me the hysterics and get ready.
You don't care, do you? You're just gonna push me around for the rest of my life. You are so excited about skating, you get your lord ass out there and do it yourself. But I'm through. I have had enough of this fascist lifestyle.
Stop it! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
No, but I want to live. By the way, you weren't the only one sleeping with the Gardner!
I like Gardner.
So do I. Police. What is the real difference between a 4.6 or a 4.8 anyway?
I'll tell you, it's a bad attitude.
Or chunky thighs.
Or maybe I don't like the way she does her hair.
Ooh, how I hate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 59th Annual Regional Women's Figure Skating Competition. from City of Industry is Mary Page Parker.
That's a double toe, double Lutz combination. Very impressive.
Probably want a cracker.
Now they're going to come in with the scores. It's a 4.3 for technical merit, a 4.2 for artistic merit, but obviously I guess they were hoping for more.
Samantha Samuel.
Oh, what a terrific musical selection. It's a real crowd pleaser. I didn't see the movie.
Hey, not again. Ouch. Don't need a calculator to figure out that one.
Buffy Bird.
Wow, it seems that talent and Mother Nature have combined to thrust Buffy Burke into the lead.
And here comes Wendie Malick. Now maybe she can score and raise the stakes against Buffy Burke.
No! She nailed every move! She threw a triple!
Fat girl punishment.
Who cares if she is flabby, chunky, chubby, tubby, hefty, or fat? She is still the best skater here. If you can't see that, then you're idiots. Because I'll tell you something, Wendie Malick is the best skater you've got here. She is the most talented, most joyful, most beautiful skater in the whole wide region.
Okay, well, it looks like Wendy's got her hands full, but Buffy Burke is still in the lead, and without Vita Tillman here to challenge her, the only people standing between Buffy and the Golden Horn are J.C. Kane and Sada Hakawa.
J.C. Kane.
Nice combination!
You know how to pick a winner from the crowd? She's the one that keeps trying.
Amazing.
J.C. Kane, the toilet scrubbing tuna girl #1! Yeah!
Thanks, Phil. Standing by me. No, especially since my dad got canned. I wouldn't have done it without you.
Sato Hakawa.
Thank the Lord the Asians weren't around when I was skating. I mean, when's the last time you saw a Polish girl with a body like that?
Triple. Another triple. Unbelievable. It's a perfect score.
Thought I had it, man. Seconds were shit.
The award ceremony will take place in 5 minutes.
Yuri Moskvin? Well, I'm Janet Bellamy. I'm the 1981 Golden Horn champion. Of course, you wouldn't know me, but I'm just a major fan of yours. I can recite your entire gold medal program.
At last, woman cultivation. Would you like to touch my gold medal?
This is where we do the drugs. Actually, it's where we do the diet pills. We go into this secret room and nobody knows that where we are.
Kane!
happens.
More.
You know, this is an outrage. It's a disgrace!
Oh, shut up! There's nothing in the guidelines about this.
It can't be true. She's perfect.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Oh, I'm not going there. No way.
Go.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I hate when I have to do this.
Forget about the hand job, pal!
Enough. It's a boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the disqualification of Mr. Sato Hakawa, this year's Golden Horn Award goes to Miss J.C. Kane.
Giorgio's Pleasure Emporium, the official sponsor for the regional competition, it is my great pleasure to present this year's Golden Horn Award, thank you, honey, to Miss J.C. Kane.
Hungry?
She could have been a champion. You saw that. But she threw it away. Threw it in my face, the ungrateful bitch.
So I just cut back the rose bush.
Your damn shoes before you come in this house. You have a problem?
Well, how do you like her? We got her last month at a police auction. Wendy's dad helped fix her up for a wedding present.
We're taking her cross country for our Ice Jolly tours.
Some of the best large bone skaters in the country. All ignored by the skating establishment.
Fat girls, skating their hearts out for you.
It really is a moving experience. Oh, okay, ladies. Pizza here. Okay, everybody gets one.
Here we go.
There you go. Lisa, you got one? Okay, everybody say it. Say goodbye, girls.
Bye.
Every season, a whole new group of skaters come in here. All of them looking for that same gold medal. They learn the jumps, and they learn the routines. Pretty soon they figure it out. Jumps aren't really hard to do. You just gotta believe that you can do it. You just gotta believe. Most of them, they find their own way through, but some of them just need a little extra push.
You can't deny a voice like that. You can't. You have to listen when it says chastity, sit spin, beware the overpermed hair. You must listen. You must follow the light. Figure skating's brilliant light, because if you don't, it's night sweats, nausea, DTs, 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 baby, DTs. Do you think that this is a brain on drugs? No. This is an entire freaking life in figure skating.